can I ask you how you first got into the blues?
Well, like I said, I was born and raised on the farm, and I took off from the farm and went down to Beaumont, Texas. My family had, mother and father had moved down there, and I had to go see them. And I got down there, and I could see things were so much different from what I knew about. And I said, well, I gotta try this. And a friend of mine, we was working together at a box factory, and he told me about B.B. King coming. He told me Monday morning about B.B. King coming to town Wednesday. And, well, I didn't know what he was talking about because I'd never been to a dance or concert or nothing like that in my life. And he bothered me from Monday till Wednesday morning. He said, "What? Come in with it?" And I said, "Man, no, I just don't see myself because I was making more money than I ever had made in my life, and I wasn't gonna waste that money going to a dance." But every day, Monday through Wednesday, he came in with that same thing. You got to go see B.B. King. And when Wednesday came, and he said, "Well, I've been talking to you Monday and Tuesday. Today is the day. The man will be here tonight." And he just kept bothering me, and I said, "Well, what does it cost to go to see this man?" He said, $1.50. And I just had a fit. I said, "No, I'm not going to pay no $1.50 to go see nobody." And he just told me, "As a friend of yours, if you'll just agree to go, I'll pay your way." So that kind of tempted me a little. So he did. And I'll tell you, that was the best $1.50 ever been spent in my behalf, is to go see B.B. King play and sing the blues. They just had people screaming and hollering. Women was pulling stuff out of their blouse, throwing it at him. It was, man. I said, gee, if he can do that, I ought to be able to do something with it. So I saw him Wednesday. I went downtown Thursday at lunchtime, bought me a guitar, and come back and finished my work that afternoon. Went home and practiced my guitar. I went to work Friday, and my friend Irvin Charles was his name. Said, "Man, you look terrible. What happened to you last?" I said, "Man, I was practicing my guitar." He said, "What are you talking about practicing your guitar?" I said, "Yeah, I bought me a guitar." So when we finished work that Friday, he said, "Well, I got to see this." And we went down to my house, and I had the guitar, and he said, "Well, man, what do you intend to do with it?" I said, "Well, I'm going to play like B.B. King one of these days." And he just laughed at me. But believe it or not, his brother-in-law was just like me. He wanted, if he could get into the music thing, he wanted to be a drummer, and he had never played a drum in his life. And the same Friday, he went downtown and bought a set of drums, and we come back and we sat around in the house and practiced on 3 tunes that we thought we could play, which we was terrible. I mean, it was terrible. And they had a club right in back where I was living, where Clifton Chenier, I heard him. I had never seen him, but I could hear him playing over there. And I went over and asked this guy, I said, me and a couple of friends of mine, we kind of got us a little 3-piece thing here, and we think about trying to make some music. Would it be in a way that we could play here for you? And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't got nobody here tonight. I can't pay you nothing, but if y'all want to come in and whatever you can make at the door, y'all got that." So that's what we did. We set up our stuff, and we went in there, and I tell you, it was sad. The audience over here, what audience we had, and we was playing with our backs to them. We was too ashamed to face them. But when we got finished, we made $2.50 a piece, and man, I said, "Ooh-wee, this is good." Back in '53, man, if you had $2 or $3 or $5, you had a lot of money, Being as poor as I'd always been from the farm, because back on the farm, if I had 50 cents, I was lucky. Year in and year out. So that's just the way it was.